right, 2017 Ford Flex, and when we put it into reverse, oh, actually today the camera's gonna work. A lot of times, it doesn't.
I'm going back to the place I ran from. Palm trees, broken roads, desert dust bowl sun, where the bill man will call you almost every week. Which bills to pay today, what's left in the fridge to eat. Where stars frame the night, born out of dreams, just close enough to give hope, but too far to reach.
Wow, now it's gonna work. A lot of times we get blue screen of death, so we're gonna check it out. Well, hopefully we find something definitive, or we're just gonna take a flyer and change the camera, which I don't want to do. First, we're gonna pop the motorized arm off of here. Oh, that whole cover's super loose. Interesting. Next, we're going to pop out the little red reflectors. Those are reflectors. I'm going to take out the 4 Phillips screws there. That's why. Well, what I was hoping for, or not hoping for, depending how you look at it, Explorers and Edges have a problem with the connector here corroding, but doesn't seem to be the case. I don't like how this wire is bare. They're all connected well. It might just be like a ground for, you know, dealing with interference. So I'm thinking we're going to be changing the camera, which I hope we don't have to take that panel off. We might, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. All right, only one other thing to try.
What is Nemo doing?
We don't know.
I think he's on that side. He's trying to come out the back side by just going under the seat. Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, look at that, please.
What is he doing? He's eating rocks on that side. He choked. next?
Nothing.
Why? Why?
Hearts on Fire, that's Elenium, Dabin, and of course lights, courtesy of Christy after she won some tickets. And again, I say have no fear.
Well, it's working for now.
Tickets because we have.
I'll put the covers back on, I guess, and we'll see how it goes, eh?
All weekend.
Hi,
Anima. Have no fear, my sweet Now family.
Now Radio.
Turn that sound off or we'll get in trouble.
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess the problem that commonly afflicts explorers and edges doesn't seem to be afflicting this. So maybe this was all a waste of time, but nothing's really a waste of time. At least we know how it goes back together. Comes apart. Just in case that reset didn't actually do the trick, and it may not have. But then if it comes time to replace that camera, we've already figured out how to pull this all apart, which will save time. And Top Tech's enjoying himself. There. It didn't work. It still works sometimes, but not all the time. And that's frustrating because how do you diagnose that? So, interestingly, in the States, not here, but in the States, there's now, and I found this out after I bought this, so if it comes to Canada, it doesn't matter. There's now a recall on the cameras for various 20, I think it's 14 to 20 kind of thing. You know, flex and the edge, that kind of thing. There's a recall for the rear view cameras. This wasn't that much money, so we're just going to change it out. Unfortunately, when you do something like this and it's intermittent, you don't really know if it's fixed until, you know, you're like, oh, hey, it hasn't done that in a while. So I guess we'll try it. I've disconnected the power lift there. And again, we're just going to take the trim off just like before. And yeah, we got to take those little reflectors out. And there's screws behind there and drop the whole thing. And then I think I have to actually take the whole, like on the back, it's got some models have chrome. This one has the black plastic applique across the back. I think that whole thing has to come off, which is a little bit intimidating. I don't want to wreck it. So it looks like there's two nuts here and then a lot of push pin kind of deals. Oh, there's a nut there. So there's 4 nuts. They could be 1/4 inch thread because they're 11 millimeters / 7/16, so it's kind of different. Not very tight. Makes sense. Oh man, there's push pins way in there. How does that work? Come on, you guys. That's not fair. Let me show you what we're up against, why it's been a battle. Those guys. There's actually 3 on the end. And as you can see, there's a lot of body structure around them. Ones like that, those are not too bad. There's another one over there is not too bad. But those 3 on each side, way in there, those aren't much fun to get to. So basically, I'm just applying pressure from the outside, you know, with trim tools and whatnot, and then give those little pins a squeeze and they pop out. So those are hopefully there. Those are going to be the last 3, and then this piece will come off. Maybe now. Geez, I'd like to get this out of the way entirely. I wonder if oh yeah, there we go. We fooled it. Oh, it's confused now. I don't like that. Okay. I didn't like that because it knew it wasn't. Don't do that. As you're going along undoing these clips, I would suggest putting little pieces of wood in there, because as I was undoing this side was clipping back in. Oh. Some of those clips are breaking. Oh, well. Definitely broke a lot of those clips. Undo the wiring harness, and that's where our camera lives. Just a T20 screw. That's it. I just realized something. Don't do what I did. It'll save a whole lot of time. So there's our clip. This one's broken, right? Body guys, Ford guys must have been watching me just screaming. That would have saved so much time. All right. Most of them are back in place. We'll be okay. Just remember, think of this as a how not to channel as opposed to a how to channel. You'll do a lot better. Do not forget, and I say this because of things I have done, do not forget to connect the wiring harness before you snap this all down, or you'll be very sad. That's a satisfying sound. I mean, that's not going anywhere. Don't get carried away with these. They don't need to be too tight. They weren't too tight coming off. That's for sure. All right, let's see. I'm not foolish enough to think that this is fixed, but I am foolish enough to hope. Hey, look at that. It is working. Nice clear picture. Can't complain about that. Thanks again for watching, and hopefully you learned how to, and more importantly, how not to, things not to do, to change the camera on your own Ford if it's been acting up. At least it's done, and Mrs. Cat actually has to go in the morning for a little bit of a procedure. Nothing major. It'll be pretty, pretty routine, but still not a lot of fun. So at least when she's back up on her feet, she'll have a nice backup camera. I'm going to vacuum this thing out and tidy it up and just make it a little bit nicer for her when she's back on her feet. So, hey, come here. All right, well, maybe we did or didn't learn some things, but it's all good. It's all good time spent out in the shop. So, thanks for joining us. Until next time, cheers, and remember,
Keep it in the letter box.
see ya.